not thrilled with me today.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I definitely was disobedient with the diet.
Ah,
I only plan on being like slightly out of alignment, and then today decided to throw a bunch of curveballs at me, and it was like whatever. Which I guess sometimes that happens, but for some reason my ranger's not wearing pants, and I don't know why. it's not. I'm pretty sure they're wearing like all the armor that they should be wearing. I suppose I should pull this up. Twitch. Don't know what any of this stuff is. So go here, and then here.
I'm not showing your stream yet.
Looks like my bit rate's super high. Maybe that's why.
Try to refresh my screen. Yep, there it is.
There we go. Let's make that a little more achievable.
What's that?
I'll do a giveaway at 100 follows and 20 live viewers. Gotta spend a little money to make money, right? So I want people to find it.
What are you
So
giving away?
I'll give away a key, like an early access key to this. Maybe I should specify that. Say key giveaway. Edit. Key.
That must be game chat I see popping up on your screen.
Oh yeah, on that thing above it. It is kind of funny with how I position the camera. It looks like that's my chat, but it's just a random game chat. Okay. Well, we got that up. That's going. Maybe I'll try some different background music for a little bit of a change. Do a little bit of that. All right. Now I'll play. Yeah, Yeah, so it looks like she's wearing just a shirt.
Short. Maybe. Yeah.
But, I mean, the only other things that can equip are rings. So, I don't know what...
It looks like you have a skirt. Back down over to your left one.
No, these are... Like, I
That.
just have rope, cuffs. And then this is
Oh, is that cuffs?
straw sandals, a belt, which I don't even know if there's any visuals for the belt. Coat. I did hit level 16 last night, so that was just enough so I could try out this bow.
Yeah, how is it?
It's pretty good. The only thing that's a little bit of a bummer is the attack speed is a little slower than my other bows. But it's been good. That splitting shot, though, thing is definitely gonna help.
The clan leaders are... We'll be just fine. Take a punt. You know you want to. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. But cheers. See ya.
Actually, I need to go to... So I'm pretty sure I completed it, but when I was in Ogham Manor, yeah, I didn't fight Candlemass, so I need to go back there and do that. I can't remember what I get for killing him, but most of those bigger bosses give you some sort of special item that usually results in a permanent type buff.
Yeah.
See, this lightning damage just keeps hitting everything. Don't even have to worry about it, really.
I did see you backing up that time, please. Behind you.
I didn't even have to worry, I was hitting the thing behind me because of the split.
Oh.
It was like...
I just saw something run up to the doorway.
Oh. That's just ridiculous. Oh, look, a bunch of things. And dead. Obviously, it's, you know, just starting out with this class, and I think there are easy ways to get kind of, you know, to feel a little bit overpowered early on. But, I don't know.
Don't mind if...
Oh, magic to rare.
If I do. Thunderous shot.
So what have you been up to today?
Still trying to clean up. Been going through my garage, getting rid of all the trash that's in it. From moving from one house to another. Amazing how much trash you accumulate, packed up when you move.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you've been living in a house for over 20 years.
Yeah, that I cannot imagine. Is this the? Didn't you like inherit a home or something?
Yeah.
Is this you're moving? Are you moving into that now?
Well, I've been living in that for like the last 2 years.
Okay.
But my dad's house was fully furnished and had all the TVs and it had all the dishes. They had, they had everything.
Gotcha.
So, and let's face it, my pay level just got to where my dad's pay level had been for the last, 25 years. His shit's in a lot better quality than what I had because I had just got there to where I could start getting the quality stuff.
Right.
So why am I keeping all of this old crap of mine? Why would I keep the old crap of mine that's a downgrade from what Dad already had?
Yeah. Just curious how this works. What does this one do? I don't care about that.
I'm waiting for my daughter to move out before I start replacing anything that Dad had, because my daughter and grandkids break everything.
Oh yeah. I may regret
She's
this.
not the one putting out the money for it. She really doesn't seem to care.
Oh,
Every frying pan in this house except for one. Well, when we moved in, every frying pan in this house was perfect. No scratches, no marks. Everything on them was perfect. They almost looked brand new, except for the fact that they had, on the bottom that little bit of heat ring that shows up underneath it.
okay.
Now they're scratched, and the Teflon has been scratched, and my daughter likes to use metal utensils.
Yeah, that you need very specific pans if you're gonna try and do something with, unless you're doing like cast iron. But if you're using any sort of the metals
Yeah.
that are not that, you can't be using like stainless steel stuff.
Yeah. She'll just grab a fork out of the drawer to mix stuff up in the frying pan.
Oh no, you can't do that.
I mean, I do that if I'm cooking bacon to flip the bacon, because it's easy, you just slide one prong under the bacon, flip it over, and now you got flipped bacon.
Sure.
But you're not mixing, you're not scratching the shit out of the frying pan or anything else. So I'm not replacing any of that shit until it's back to just me and the wife in the house. At the same time I complain about shit like that, I do enjoy having them here.
It's that
Grandkids.
give and take, right?
Yeah.
It's always a
They keep
trade-off.
me on my toes. They keep me from getting bored since I retired.
I think that's something
Make
that
it
my
hard.
parents kind of like with babysitting.
Mm-hmm. Especially if they're if you've retired, I find it very enjoyable for the most part. Now, when I need to get shit done, it becomes a pain in the ass. But
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging.
Yep.
The hawk circles its prey.
Yeah, my wife the other day, Saturday morning, my wife heard my phone go off, and she checked my phone to see who was messaging me at 9 o'clock in the morning, because nobody ever does.
Mm-hmm.
So she picked it up to look at it, because she was up, I was still asleep. And she looked at it, and it was my bank, asking if I bought something at 4 a.m. in the morning, it's like 4:30 in the morning, for $160. And I said fraud alert on it, so she came in, woke me up, asked me if I bought something for $160. I said no, so she responded, no, my bank froze my card. I get up and look at the text message, and it's PlayStation renewing my subscription to PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
So now I have a frozen card for absolutely no reason, because yeah, it is a purchase supposed to be going through.
You know, funnily enough, I just went through a very similar situation with the wife, but not in the same method at all. So all of her cards had fraud activity. Well, I guess I kind of got like a double whammy that happened. So all of her cards had, or a couple of her cards. Let me back up. Her Amazon account seemed to get hacked or something. And obviously with Amazon, like most things, you can have your payment methods in there.
Yep.
So that basically just made it so that all of her cards were compromised. So it's like, oh shit. So we had to get all of her cards paused. And then the bank forgot to send out any new cards or something. We were just waiting and waiting. And so we reached out, had to have them send new cards. And then maybe a week after finally getting new cards, she got an alert about some sort of fraud activity. And she accidentally confirmed it to be fraud activity. So they automatically froze the card.
Killed the card again.
Killed it again. And it was like, oh my god.
First ones.
Yeah.
That's the one nice thing I will say about my bank. I went into my bank. This happened last Saturday, and today was the first day I was able to go down and get to the bank. So I went to the bank today. Went in, told them what happened. They said, okay, no problem. We'll get you a new card. And I'm expecting, they're going to mail it. I didn't realize, or I didn't remember, because it's been so long since I've had to go in and get a card. They just go into the back, pick out the card stock, whichever card you wanted, with whatever, look you wanted on it. Grab it, throw it in their machine, program it, and hand it to you.
Yeah.
So I walked out with a brand new fucking card today. Shit, I thought I was gonna have to wait a week.
Nothing safe from corruption.
That worked. Kind of sucked at that fight, but that's what I get. More max life. I knew it was something. I'm pretty happy usually with how my bank handles all that stuff, but and you'd rather be. We have a Suncoast Credit Union.
Okay, yeah, another credit union.
Yeah, member run or owned, and I don't know if that's how all credit unions operate.
Most of them are
Community.
have that feature to where they can get together with the community. They'll ask the community, we want to change this policy, or we want to do this. Is that all right with everybody? kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if this is still the case, but for this one, you used to have to be, like, either a teacher or healthcare worker or something like that. Like,
Yep.
essentially a social worker or some sort of social services component
Yep.
to become a member. But I think eventually that... I don't know if it's still a thing or if it's just one of those where it's like, you know, if your mom's brother's best friend's cousin's nephew's childhood friend knew a teacher, then you got to be a member. Like, okay, so basically just everyone.
Yeah. Originally, when I first started at this credit union that I'm at, 'cause I'm at Mid-Florida.
Hey, they sponsor my hockey team.
Oh, do they? Okay. I'm at Mid-Florida Credit Union, and Mid-Florida, originally, the bank I bank at was... Before Mid-Florida, there was another credit union, and before that one, there was another one. And they just kept getting bought out by bigger credit unions. Well, the original one I was at had no limitations on who could become a member, so that's when I joined. The credit union, Indian River Credit Union, they wanted you to either be at the hospital or working at Piper, or have a family member that worked in the hospital or working at Piper. But anybody that was already a member, because they bought out the original, got to stay. So I got to stay. Now Mid-Florida, I have no idea because again, I don't know if they have any rules about it, but I got to stay because I was already a member.
Right. Yeah, I think, like, I don't... I'm pretty sure for my credit union, my mom did, like, social worker stuff, and I think that's how she got in. Or no, actually, she worked for the school board for a little while.
Yeah.
How can I help?
And so she got in, and then she just... I know she made my bank account when I was a little child. So then eventually it just became my account.
Yeah. Mine has not been around quite that long.
It's weird. It's like my mom set up my bank account and I think my initial email when I was a small child. So like I'm only 32 or whatever, but I have like my email account is like 25 years old. Same for my bank account. It's like that's probably not normally the case for people, but
I hate to say it, I've got so many email accounts that it's ridiculous.
oh, I used that for the longest time, and then basically, you know, within a year or two of college, it was like this is just so full of spam
Yeah.
and nonsense.
Good to see you.
I still have it for whatever reason. It still ended up tied to like one or two accounts, and it's just one of those things kind of out of sight, out of mind. I actually think for the longest time that my PlayStation account was linked to it. So it was like you remember when I had that issue where my PlayStation account got hacked?
Yep.
That's what made it so much harder, is it was like all linked to that old account, and I'm like, I haven't used it or thought about it, and I don't even know how long.
Yep, I had that same issue because it was on my old Yahoo account. And I've had that Yahoo account since I was, probably 22.
It is good.
It's probably been around for 20 plus years at this point.
It seems shadows haunt us both.
But
Crazy.
that turned into my fucking spam account. Anything that I think is going to give me nonsense crap, I just use that account for it.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't post my thing, did I?
Post what thing?
I can't tell if I posted my
I haven't
Oh, I
seen
did post
anything
it.
come up. Where would it? Are you talking about your viewers? Okay, yeah, I see it.
No, I did in my Discord. I know that's there. I thought I didn't post on my Channel 3 account, but I did post it there.
Ah, okay. You got any viewers on any of your other accounts right now?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the way that the multi-streaming works, it's not that great. I mean, and maybe it does work better than how I'm using it. As far as I can tell, it's not that great.
Thanks for the free win, dude. Much appreciated. Didn't help me at all towards my daily shit that I'm trying to
Use
get done,
that.
but
So my helmet is pure energy shield. Yeah. Let's upgrade this. Increase armor and evasion. That's pretty good. Crit chance. And now that maxes out this thing. What else do I got in here? I need to remember to use this at some point. I wonder if I can add a socket to... Ah, I can add a socket to my bow.
Nature's fury.
66, so physical damage, I probably want to put a martial rune on that. It's now 20% increase. This bow does a ton of physical damage now. What else can I put that on? Can quivers get sockets? I guess it's not a weapon or armor. Quality. Yeah, I don't think I can add a socket. $25 mana, fire. An iron rune does the same as a stone rune. What do I have here? Maybe it was just an iron rune the whole time. No, stone. As a stun threshold. Just gonna store that for now. Oh wait, actually, I just noticed it's got a socket, so that may be good. Use a iron rune. I don't know that I have any life regen anymore. What boots am I using? Curious how those work. A 57% evasion. These boots
Nice.
turn my evasion. Has iron reflexes, which converts all evasion rating to armor. And it has increased evasion plus. Yeah, let's see. So now I have 0% evasion, but I go up to 48% armor. Which basically means 48% of the damage I take is blocked. Only from physical.
I don't know which one of those would be better.
I feel like I'd rather have the evasion.
Part of me, yeah.
Mainly because with I'm assuming even if I'm blocking it with armor, I notice your character when he gets hit will still kind of like flinch and whatever. So if I get swarmed by something, but if I have high evasion, I can, especially at 57% evasion, I can evade a ton of hits and maybe still get attacks off. Whereas the other way around, sure, I could take a bunch of hits, but I'm gonna get stunned or I'm just gonna flinch a lot. As plague. Also adds 200% of damage per second to enemy as plague up to maximum. I don't understand how that works, but I'm curious.
Shocking.
I don't know how I feel about that, but let's move on.
Betrayal. The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in tragedy. We must pursue her to the plains of Bastille. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
To the Vestiri. Why can't I move? There we go.
This outpost seems to do whatever it takes.
The weary.
Already looked at all this.
Sand, as far as the eye can see.
Her.
Proving myself. In
Oh, the hyenas. Don't you remember this? My favorite. Character feels so slow. keep hitting that button. Let's do scatter shot here. And attack speed. Give this a chance to poison. Keep with the chance to shock. Tons of poison down there. I know this bow does lots of physical damage, so maybe that'll help. Just see how this does for a bit. I think the issue with doing the scatter shot is 20% less damage, 20% less attack speed is not great.
In my sights.
This looks familiar. Are you ready for the rage, Rav?
The leader up there.
Sure. Oh, you're already there, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad my character chose to fight the hyenas behind him. Yet again, I would love to just shoot that hyena down below the cliff who literally does not care that I exist. Okay. That's annoying. Why? I mean, the dude is right in front of you. Oh my god.
Suffer.
Oh.
An entire pack.
It was not a clean fight by any stretch, but like why? Why?
Odd mutations.
It's just any time you get near the edge of that cliff, I ask why. I know why. It's the game is trying to target the direction you're running because it assumes you want to hit the thing that's in front of you. Yet for some reason, you can't understand that you're on a cliff. And you could care less about the thing that's 1 foot in front of you because it's technically 30 feet away from you.
Use electrocuting arrow to
Did I get anything good from killing him? No. I specifically remember I don't get anything good from killing him.
Thunderous shot!
Stupid little things. Really need to find another ring.
If you made
The beast is on, I assume. Time is short. Make
Thank you, just a
haste.
second.
Who goes there? I
Alright.
only hope I have war nights. Speak up. I am a Sala. Remain afraid. So, we the trail for glory.
Use a hold vine. Use escape.
I didn't hear any rage though.
Something's wrong.
Oh no, I
gates are. I am
killed that thing a while ago.
For glory.
I know you blew right through it. You
Yeah.
We're finishing it as I said. I'll be right back.
Oh. I thought you just said you'd be right back.
Maybe you were done with it already by the time I said it. I don't know.
How can I?
Yeah, it was quick. It was a one try.
It appears the Faradin have been busier than the Ardora expected. Prepare yourself!
No, I like that too much there.
Storming arrow!
Whoops. The more enemies I can get at once, the better.
Fury!
And that poison damage was ruining me. That works.
Fury! What's the quickest way I can try and get some mana regen? Looks like nothing over here. That's from flasks. Let's see. Yeah, it's like the only thing I see is mana leech.
Trying to figure out how to level up next.
Yeah. I may have to just stick with Keep powering up the bow and get my mana from my equipment. Just keep buffing the evasion. I feel like I've been a little bit squishy at times. What is my evasion rating? 58%.
Thunderous shot!
I wish this game would stop giving me uniques for different classes.
That you don't have or not using currently, yeah. That's what annoys me about those games.
Well, I mean, it's annoying to a point. Like, it's a good problem to have, really.
At least it's a linked account where you can, or linked storage, I guess would be the way to phrase it.
Yeah, you're not like... It's not like one of
You
those...
have warrior and all your mage stuff is stuck on it.
Yeah. That's always one of the stupidest things. Like, I understand account bound to where it's stuck to your account, maybe, to be like, hey, your character may not have had to have done it, but you at least
Have to have done it.
had to have done it. Sure. But having it character bound is mind blowing. I feel like it's one of those. The sentiment must be that, okay, if you want the OP mage stuff, you need to earn it as a mage. Okay, fair enough, but if you want to make them earn it as a mage, why don't you just make the only way to earn it be a mage exclusive mode or gameplay? Like, it shouldn't even be a possibility. Which I guess this was only really a problem in like old World of Warcraft days, right? Because I can't really think of another game that would have had that kind of problem.
Not many of them had that problem.
And I don't think World of Warcraft had that for very long, because didn't they start doing stuff... I know there was some stuff that was like account bound when you pick it up, but then that was account. I think it was only character bound once you could equip it.
Yeah, most of it was account bound when or character bound once equipped.
Too weak, too slow.
I hear my kids. They just... The other night, they wanted story after bedtime story. So, eventually I just started reading the Federalist Papers from Hamilton and Madison. Like, that'll put you to sleep. Okay. All that build up for nothing. I just realized I leveled up not too long ago, didn't I?
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm like 70% to the next level. We should check those shops.
What happened?
Warm nights. What?
It's an amulet.
I will tell your tale. I hear you. Blessings.
Oh, I don't have the random person yet. The gambler merchant. A second.
Use escape shot.
I don't know what made me think to try and do this.
Bullseye.
62% evasion. My energy shield is non-existent.
Greetings.
Oh my god. Sounds like someone's being murdered.
Who's being murdered?
Take care.
Just the kids screaming.
It's midnight. What the hell are the kids doing screaming?
Dude, I don't know what they're freaking on about.
They all in the same room?
Yeah,
Tell your tale.
That's part of the problem.
yeah. I'm gonna go deal with them. Probably gonna end this here. So,